I just think the environment is outstanding. I mean, it's really a place where you can focus on your learning, and most schools, there's a lot of distractions. I feel like here the kids really value education, and I feel like that's why so many of our students are successful and go off to great colleges and stuff and become great things.
It's my first international school in my life, so I think it's really, really good. And the facility around us are really supporting us in learning. So I really have positive perceptions about the school.
Yeah, it's a great place. I love the school. They've got a very big soccer field which we can play, playgrounds, pretty cool. The classrooms are very interesting, and they've got such a big school.
I like it because it has great swimming pool, and it has a great library also. We can check out books as much as we can, and we have lots of activities we can play also after school.
That we have a proper stage and an auditorium with a backstage and dressing rooms, and it just made the whole arts experience better, I feel. And now there's loads of practice rooms and loads of more music rooms, and there's a proper dedication to the arts. This school encourages a lot of arts. I really love this school. I've come to really love it. There's a lot of sense of community here, and since it's quite a small school, everyone really knows each other, and you make really, really good friends, and the teachers are great, the academics are great, and there's just a sense of real closeness.
The teachers are amazing. First, they go the extra mile. They make sure that you get the extra help that you need. They're always sending you extra work if you ask for it, staying after school, before school. And I find that the academic rigor is pretty hard, but you adjust to it.
The amount of exposure that I received in the school is immense. I've met a lot of new people, a lot of new connections, heard a lot of different ideas, and this is a school that has definitely changed my life and how I view things.
Our mission is very important to our school. It's about going out and doing the best that we can in the world. And so I feel like our school gives us those utensils to do that.
We are a school that has become very mission-oriented. In our mission, we are committed to a love of learning. And what I find most special about that phrase is that as parents and faculty members and as leaders in this school, we have the opportunity to help students understand what love of learning looks like. That it's not just about what we show them, it's really about how we live our lives and how they get to see how we're living our lives. I think that is the core of this community.
It's a very eclectic, dynamic place. It's a very inviting environment, both for learning and working. And I think as soon as we step out of my office and start walking around, it becomes really apparent how much is going on and how much kids enjoy their learning here, and as well as teachers teaching.
AISC is very purposeful in using the mission. We talk about it in team meetings, we talk about it in all faculty meetings. I'm sure it's in front of the board regularly where they are talking about what are we doing and how does this connect with the mission? Does it connect with compassion, courage, creativity, confidence for our students, teachers, parents, for the community? We're lucky to have a mission-driven school, I feel, because it does give us that focus and the particular tools.
Our teachers are always asking, what can I do to make myself better, and what can I do to make our school better? And when you live and work in an environment such as this, where we inspire a love of learning, it doesn't get any better.
When I think about our mission, what I think about is the very first word. And the very first word of our mission is together. None of us are doing this on our own, but we're all doing this as a group of people with a focused effort and a focused commitment on student learning. When we recruit, we're looking for the teachers who will be able to help us live our mission. We're a mission-driven school, and so finding teachers who really embody our mission is very important to us.
I would say that the day-to-day experience in the classes is really a joy. We have a lot of fun. I think that in terms of the institution as well, they've provided an enormous amount of really quality professional development opportunities here. We've worked with some really wonderful experts who've come in and worked with us, and I feel like my practice as a professional has grown significantly since I've been here.
The staff at AISC is the most impressive collection of professionals I have met in education. When we were looking at international schools, the administration here was very clear that this was a student-centered facility and that our kids' needs would be met, and my desires to grow as a professional would also be encouraged.
Well, this was pretty much the best job in the world if you ask me. And you are with a diverse set of people, you are with kids, and you're trying to shape their future, even though in an indirect way through my office. That's the biggest fulfilling and satisfying part.
I've been in the school for the past 17 years. What we have now is a huge contrast from what we started off, which was a really humble beginning. Today we have a one-on-one laptop program in the high school. We have an inquiry-based learning. We have a huge team that is working on the vertical alignment of the curriculum.
I love working here because here the teachers are given a chance to bring out their own creativity and their own imagination to how I teach. And I love learning new things from my students. They are really tech savvy, and sometimes I feel I'm behind them. And then when I introduce a topic and we talk about brainstorming ways to learn, I find that I'm learning from them just as much as I'm facilitating them to learn new things.
We've recently launched a BYOT program for Bring Your Own Technology, and what we hope to see with that program is a move towards more personalized learning. We believe that technology supports our mission, that a one-to-one program should not dominate learning, should not determine how students learn, but help students learn in the way that's best for them.
And the school is on this precipice of change. First of all, I mean, we're looking at our curriculum, and the curriculum is gone through a lot of different changes, such as adopting the Common Core, also the co-teaching. We're also looking at standard-based reporting. I'm excited about it because it's a good challenge, a lot of work, but it's a great challenge to move the school to a different direction and to a different level.
So at AISC, I feel like students can learn joyously. They really have a fun-loving spirit in the classroom that just amazes me, and I feel so privileged to be a part of that and have that going on in my classroom.
The students at AISC are, I think, quite extraordinary. An incredibly diverse group in every possible way. Many of the students have lived in many countries throughout their lives, and so what they're bringing to the table is just very, very interesting. It's amazing because there are kids coming with skill sets that are just completely different from one another.
Great atmosphere. The students are extremely friendly and really hardworking. There's a real strong sense of community, and the children really feel at home here. Like I said, I brought my 2 children here, and that's really what keeps us here. The warm school community. It really is a very special place. What we try to do is help the students to strip away layers to really get to the core of what they're communicating, and I think it really helps to get them to really understand the creative process. And the work speaks for itself. When you come to the school and you go outside and you look at the student work on display in the foyer of the Fine Arts Center, people are blown away by the quality and their honesty in their work.
When we first came to AISC, we were really impressed by the facility, the staff, and the diversity of the student population. This place is unlike any place we could have imagined ending up in an international community. The facility is very impressive. The campus is large, it's green.
It's a pretty large campus. We have a beautiful soccer field, brand new iHub, which is an area where students can hang out and plug in their devices. And we have a really nice library, brand new auditorium.
So we're a 13-acre campus in the Taramani area of Chennai, and when you walk on our campus, what you have a sense of is the green that is very much what you see in Chennai. Chennai is a village of 10 million people.
It's been an adventure, and it's just been a couple of months, but moving to Chennai was exhilarating. From the moment I stepped off the plane, it's been an adventure in patience, an adventure in meeting new people and being open to new experiences.
To begin with, India is its own universe. India is like no other place. The culture here is ancient. The practice of Hinduism, they call Hinduism the mother of all religions. The culture here is really rich. The languages are really rich. There's not one India, there's like 160 Indias. One thing I feel very in touch with every day in India is life. It's unfiltered, unabated life coming at you in this ocean. At the same time, one has to be ready for it. I sought it out. For me, it was a real gift to move here.
Chennai is a very vibrant city. Again, it's come a long way from the conservative small city that it was several years ago. We have one of the longest beaches in the world. The second longest, they would say, the Marina Beach is the second longest.
The Chennai beaches are, I guess the city beaches are probably not as any other beaches that you would imagine. They're oftentimes places where a lot of socializing happens pretty much in the evening. You will find them busy with families and kids, and I like that aspect of it.
For those who like architecture, Chennai and its vicinity has a lot of temples. Mahabalipuram is one of the famous ones with the stone temples, which are several thousand years old. So you have the modern and you have the ancient, all in a very good balanced mix in Chennai, and that's what I think everyone would love.
One of the reasons that I came to India is because I have a huge spirit of adventure, and as a librarian, I'm always looking to learn new things, and I think this is a perfect place to do that. There's always something new to learn. India is such an amazing place to be.
Well, I love living in Chennai. It's a city that is endlessly surprising and I think really beautiful. I think that I actually live out on the beach, and my ride to work every day, I see the sunrise over the Bay of Bengal and see priests doing their blessings in the temples and the coconut sellers coming out on their carts, and it's really what I had imagined and what I had hoped for in terms of experiencing really real life here. I don't feel like I live in a bubble. I feel like I really live in India.
We like Chennai. 6 years here, and it's a very hospitable place. People are really, really friendly. I am also a surfer and a kite surfer, and I live right by the beach, and I surf during the summer and fall season, and then once monsoons come in, I start kite surfing. Yeah, it's a really nice place.
I think there are three things that make this school so unique. The first is the people, the commitment of our faculty to their students and to helping our students become who they want to and need to become. The second is the place. We offer a very, very unique spot here in southern India, and also the professionalism of our school. We are a school that is committed to the best practices and experiences that we can provide our students as we go forward together in this amazing time of educational change.